Hello everyone. Hello. Thank you for joining me today for another session of Auntie Corner. I remember promising that today we are going to be talking about what is Auntie Corner all about. But before we go there, I would like to thank everyone who liked, who subscribed, who shared the video that was placed here yesterday. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. May God richly bless you. And for you watching me, and for you who just stumbled into this video, I am just begging you. Just like, just share, just comment as we keep moving on. Thank you. So, as I earlier mentioned, today we are going to be talking about what is Auntie Corner all about. Firstly, I would like to say that this vision came about when I was still in primary school, per se, because while in primary school, you see, during break, children, my mates, my friends will go out to play Doshin. There's a game we play Doshin. We call Doshin in Cameroon. Here in Africa, we play Doshin. And while they are playing that game, rather than playing with them, either they're playing Doshin, the another one called Sizo, yes, all those games. So while they're playing that, what I instead do is I leave my friends and then I go to the lower classes, class 1, class 2. I pick children from there. And then we play together. I create games and we play short drama. There's one thing about me you have to understand. I love drama, especially gospel drama. That's my focus. Christ alone and Him crucified. That's my focus. So I will call these children and then we will play together. Moving down to secondary school, it became worse because rather than, yes, you see, they are matured enough, they are sitting and gisting in groups, but I'll still go back again. It's either I'm writing something, a play, a poem, or something that will help me. And even if I'm discussing with my friends, it should be something that is going to build me up. So we always have these conversations, and I thank God because most of my friends then in secondary school were people who have the same, almost the same vision and reasoning like the way I am. So this vision continued from there. I had it in mind when I entered Form 3, and somebody will write a lot, as I earlier mentioned. I had a journal, I had a diary. I wrote down what I want to do, what I want to be in life. You know, those things you write down. So I remember mentioning the part that I really want to tell the world about relationship. There's one incident one time in school where there's this girl in Form 5. She got up one day in class to answer question. All her dress was soiled with blood. Yeah, menstruation. It was her period then. It was her period, and she did not know anything about. She was just clueless about what happened to her, and I was surprised that even in their class, just about 2 or 3 persons knew about what was going on too with her. So everybody was shouting. It was like it was an abomination. It was a taboo. So thank God that I came from a family where my mother, being a teacher, she had already exposed or she had already explained these things to me, so I was mature in that domain. So thank you so much, Mommy Ngala Mary. Thank you, popularly known as Mama. Thank you so much. So she used to teach me these things, teach me about menstruation. Even when I had not started menstruating, she taught me about menstruation, taught me about sex education. She taught me a lot about this. So what I did was I really helped that girl. I took her to another class. They had to change her. Thank God she had a school pullover there. She had to tie around her waist and then she had to go and do some change. I even taught her how to use pad. She did not know how to use pad. So I discovered that a lot of parents are failing in the upbringing of their children, especially the ladies. I shouldn't specify that just ladies, because I know of men, of boys who grew up from families where they don't discriminate if you're a man or a woman. A man enters the kitchen and cooks. I have my siblings, the male. They enter the kitchen, they cook. Yes, the way they were brought up is not a gender bias something, according to me. So as I educated her, I noticed that she was learning, and I told her now that now you have sex with a man, you get pregnant. I told her a lot of things about it, and I thank God she listened to me. So from there, I started developing interest to study more about relationship and helping others. You see, during breaks, students will gather around me, and then I'm teaching them about these things: cleaning your armpits, cleaning your all the genitals, and hiding yourself. And I discovered that most children nowadays, our society is getting bad because children learn from their friends rather than learning from their parents. Rather than learning from their parents, most parents are failing in that domain. So until law is here to assist in her own way by educating these children, these teenagers, even the adults, even the parents, on how you can raise these children that at the end of it, in their own time as they are growing, they are not going to decay like the way some of the youths are decaying in this generation. So that vision started burning. I started writing a lot of things about it, and it kept on growing and growing. So around 2020, at one point in life, I just left the thing, and like life have caught up with me. Let me try to help myself before thinking about helping others. But I kept having that burning desire in me. Laura, go back, do what you're supposed to do. So I'll keep praying, I keep trusting God. I've been planning to open this YouTube channel, to do a lot, to open a Facebook page, but I end up discouraging myself by myself. You get that? So 2020, I started with the platform on WhatsApp, a group on WhatsApp where I teach these people. And I discovered at first the name was Auntie LAU'S Teens Corner because I was dealing mostly with teenagers. They will come up to me with rape cases, with domestic violence and stuff like that. But at the end of it, I discovered that their mothers started entering into the group. Married women started joining into it. So I said my focus will not only be on the teenagers. It will also be with married women. They need this education too. So I had to change the name from Auntie LAU'S Teens Corner to Auntie LAU'S Corner so that all these people, the married, the single, will be able to fall under this category. Will be able to fall under, and you will not feel like it's just for the teenagers. No, it's for everybody. So as I'm going on, if there's any question, please just ask in the comment section, and Auntie LAU'S will help you to answer the question for you. So as I continued, I wrote that down. I started teaching them about things of relationship, did a lot of research. I studied and studied and studied. Even back then in school, in university, in my master's, I still did that over and over and over. Started organizing programs, retreats with them, and we prayed together. Just one thing that just made me to pick up was one time my elder sister, she's fond. My sisters are people who love reading books. They love reading books too. They love knowledge. So my elder sister bought me a book, and that book was about teenagers. I was like, wow. She bought me a book on her birthday. You can imagine, I was supposed to give her a gift, not the other way around. She bought me a gift on her birthday, a book on teenagers. So I read that book. I got a lot of inspiration from that book. I've never told her that. I'm sure she'll listen to this now and be like, wow, you didn't tell me that. Anyways, so I continued. I studied that book, started buying books for myself. Sometimes I will go to her library, take books from there. I'll read so that by the time she's coming back, I'm done. I keep the book. So I always take books from her from her library and I read. Now someone I personally where I see books that I have interest in, I get those books. So I read those books, jot down my own knowledge. I study the word of God, the Bible too, get inspiration from there. I pray too, I get my own inspiration, just get my own way on which to counsel these people. I'll say it has not really been easy. It has not really been easy. There's been a lot of challenges, especially with my health issue. I bet you this is a story for another day. This is a story for another day. But for now, I just want to give an introduction on what anti-law is all about. But as the day goes by, you are going to discover more and more. So that's how I continued studying and started teaching others about it. It reached a point like on my birthday, May 8th, 2023 was my birthday. So I was praying on my birthday. I was praying and I got it deep into me. That burden to start sharing this thing. Laura, don't keep this knowledge to yourself. Don't keep these things to yourself. The world has to hear about these things. Stop. Create that page I've been asking you. I kept on having it. I went on my knees and I was like, God, if this is what you want me to do, show me a sign. Yeah, show me a sign. So I went further. Immediately I finished praying, I came online to WhatsApp. One of my a married lady, a friend, she just opted. She's going to help me to create a page on Facebook. She's going to help me to create this channel on WhatsApp. I was like, wow, wow. Then I kept it when she did that. I made it operational on the 21st of May. That was on Sunday. I did that. I started. Why did I choose 21st of May? Because 21st of May is my mom's birthday. It's my mom's birthday. It's very significant to me. The person who gave birth to me. Why? I celebrate her because she had that courage to carry me, to train me to up to now. She brought me up in a very God-fearing way, and I really appreciate her for that. I appreciate my dad, my mom for raising someone like me. I always tell my dad, like I wrote one time, I said, thank you for getting married to my mother. Thank you so much. I always just appreciate them so much. They have really done their best, and one thing about them is they support their children in their vision. They are not the type who go against it. Once you explain your vision to them and they see that good is God glorifying, it's going to help, it's going to build you, they are into it. So I just want to thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Ngala. Thank you so much for the way you brought us up. We are very, very grateful. I'm talking on behalf of my siblings and I. We are very, very grateful to have you as our parents. So we keep on. I kept on. I had a lot of lessons. There are many lessons here I'm going to teach as a result. The way I learned from my mom, from my dad, from my family, from the society, my experiences. You're going to hear. You're going to know. You're going to understand the depth at which the society has to know about what is going on in the lives of their children, in the lives of teenagers. Many parents even scare their children away from them. They are unable to even express themselves from them. There are cases where a girl will walk up to me. You see a very beautiful girl coming up to me in her 20s, in her mid-20s. She does not know her anything. She's just naive. She does not know anything. She just believes that once a boy just tell you, I love you, the boy is just serious, she can just give in. And the only way to prove your love to a boy is by having sex. No. Anti-law is against premarital sex. She's that type. She's against premarital sex. She's against those vices that spoils relationship. So as the days go by, we're going to have interesting topic. I'm going to invite people here who are going to share their life experiences to us, and it's going to help us. We're going to have lessons. We're going to be coming live where all of us can interact together. But for now, since we just started, I will just go this way. I will send videos here. As time goes by, we're going to improve and improve. Thank you so much for following. In our next video, we shall continue from where I stopped. I know you'll be eager to know my experience. You're eager to know more about Auntie LAU'S Corner. Please just subscribe, like, and share. Until then, see you next time. Bye bye.